Okay, I'm keeping calm and I'm not, going out of my mind, because I know whenever a miracle happens, you have to stay calm. But it happened again. I was recording a message for myself in the future. Here's the date. Okay. About racism, about how, I thought Trump was, first I think he was racist, didn't think he was racist, then I thought a little bit of racist, yeah, kind of racist, and then full-blown racist. Now I don't think he's racist, because I remembered about this thing, his wife, he hired his wife, and all that. You can watch my other video on this that now here's the thing, okay, where are you? Here's the thing, the bit rate, right without modifying any of the lines here, it jumps right to 367. The last note I put, I said, before I shut it down, just ended the video, I said, what else do I want to leave myself in the future? Because this was a note for me in the future. I said 36, and that's it. And after I closed it, looking at 367, another super coincidal. This keeps happening now. It's endless coincidal miracles. And then if you chalk this up to the reason I'm doing all this is because of the Young Turks screenshot of the unusual whales, the app about monitoring the insider trading. The focus will be insider trading for this franchise forever thing that I'm doing forever. My forever template, this ultimate franchise I'm doing, okay? Just like forever before mom and dad died. This is what I'm going to use them for infinity. And doing it was because the number 36. If you count the SPY, counting it, the lines, it was like December 2023, you have Brian Mass on the top. And I was like, wow, because I kind of guessed. I guess it's 36, and I didn't count that SPY, but then you count the SPY, it's 36. Now it happens again with me saying 36, and bang. So I have some kind of super mind-blowing, this confirms it. I have super, this confirms infinitely now. I've had maybe a super confirming, maybe twice. I guess the super confirming was twice when I did a video saying, okay, I have superpowers. Now this confirms it. I have mind-blowing superpowers. This confirms it. What this means now is that the thing when I said I was gonna, the thing I was gonna sell, and then all of a sudden COVID hit, and I thought somebody was, I don't know, spying on me or something. It works. The thing works. Oh my gosh, it works. I'm gonna sell it as fertilizer. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I should reveal it in this video, but you know what I'm talking about. My dream cookies. The dream cookies. I call them dream cookies. It works. It works. The superpower works. The super soldier serum works. It works. It's the fountain of youth. It's everything. I don't know if I should give it to Dad. I told Grandpa about it. My dad's, he's Mitch McConnell is the same age, but my father might be the exact same age, born the same exact year. I think about, if I give this to my dad, he might live, mom's dad lived to 90, her mom lived 80, about 80, Grandpa was like 92 or something. So Dad, I don't know what age, I need to ask him what age his father died. Yeah, that would be a good one. I need to do that. But if I give this to him, I don't know if it would kill him. I told him one time, I did offer him, I think it was 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, and he asked what's in it. I didn't offer, I told him about it. And I think he emailed back, that's right. Or no, actually I just told him in front of him when he was here. That's right, it wasn't here. So either it'll kill him or I don't know, but it works. It works. It must work. I know you might be thinking, what in the world am I talking about? What does this have to do with this? Whatever ability I have, it keeps coming up. It's like that thing that happened, I'll even say AT&T, the shop around, the mini shop, small shop around, it's kind of shop. It's one of those small, those, not technician, those cell stations. But it's a pretty big one, kind of big. It's really roomy in there. And I said, Jesus Christ. I said, you look like Jesus Christ, because they said that he was ridiculed by the female employees, by what's her name? I forgot her name. Or his ponytail. One of them, at least. Somebody said both, or a couple of them. I said, oh, you look like Jesus. And then he looked to the side, and on the screen where it says customers, it says Jesus. There's a Mexican guy down there. I didn't even know. And I looked. There's a miracle thing. And then there's a miracle with that, with the Regal, maybe a few months after that, or maybe a couple months or something. And I was trying to leave. The guy there he kind of was smirking because I was leaving out, because I was telling him about my eye stuff or something, and he didn't get it. So he had this kind of smirk, not a smirk, but this look of incongruity or something. So I paused, and I'm trying to, I'm talking to him and stuff, and, trying to figure this whole thing out, kind of get out in there. I mean, it was good. It was a good conversation, getting it, the understanding and stuff. But I couldn't leave because the other girl was also involved, because he had looked over here. I know he had, looked over, not involved, but he had included her in the conversation. Well, actually, he kind of included indirectly when he looked over at her or something. So I got her indirectly, and I couldn't leave because it was something. I think, I'm saying if I can't leave the conversation, that means something holding me. And it was, so I said, I looked at her nameplate. I said, what's your name or something? And before she told me or something, I told her about the story, a whole bunch of miracles and stuff. I think it was even the AT&T one, but I didn't say AT&T. And I said Annabelle or something. And she looked over at him, and I noted it. I noticed it, but I didn't say anything directly. I mean, right away about it. And then as I'm talking to her, I goes, what's your name? She said Anna. Anna, huh? No, she said her name, she said her name was, her nameplate said Anna, I think. I said it said Anna. Yeah, I think it said Anna. And then I was talking to her something. I think that was it. She did have her nameplate. No, she didn't have her nameplate. She did not have, I'm trying to think. She did not have her nameplate, that's right. That's right, she didn't have it, or it's blank or something. And she said Annabelle. I said, Annabelle. No. Yeah, and I said Annabelle, as in Anna. And that was the name of the manager, the female manager. They have different managers, but apparently she's the head manager. They have different head managers. I've been here for about a decade, but the recent one, the one for the past 2 or 3 years, possibly even 4, is a Mexican lady. Almost looks kind of like my next door neighbor. Her name is Anna, and I was talking to her about the names reading backwards and forwards. When I noticed her name, I said, "Wow, your name's backwards and forwards. That's good, because the backwards thing tells you who the guy is, who the people are, who the female and male is, their characteristics." So yours goes back and forth. And I think she paused to figure out what mine was, and then she said it to him, and I didn't really understand what she was saying, but then I figured it out a few seconds or a minute, or a few seconds after that. So why did I bring that up? I brought up that miracle because I was talking about the miracle with the Jesus thing, and then that ties to there was 2 miracles I thought, because I was talking about a miracle and then another miracle there, and then there's that miracle. So you have double coincidental miracle, same thing with this 36 number. This is incredible, because I literally said, how am I going to end this up? Because I was thinking, okay, I went dark like this, okay, and I go, what should I say? Oh, I want to say one more thing, or something to that effect. I'm going to brighten up so you can see my face, but I didn't brighten up when I do. I said, oh yeah, 36, and then I pressed OK, or no, I pressed stop for the recording, and it showed up 367. And I've had multiple coincides with this number, 367, or say 363, or even the opposite, or something, 365 or 5, something really close to it, and 366, maybe, I don't recall it 366, but you get what I'm saying. Incredible. Freaking incredible. Excuse me, I should say freaking. And I was calm. I didn't go insane after that happened, because I know every time this happens, I have to control myself. Don't get the light to shine or hurt myself. I'm kind of talking a little. Okay, I think I'm getting to the point where I gotta stop this video, because I know when things start getting kind of a little bit, not as focused. That means, because right now I don't want to spit on the laptop or anything, and so I haven't. So it's good. Phlegm condition, you want to eat healthy, don't get your eyes dilated, don't get x-rays, you know, try not to have them do anything to your body. But that's it. Okay, now you're gonna watch me see what this reduces down to. This is incredible, and I've gotten used to it. When you have infinite coincidental miracles happen, it gets to the point where, you know, you're okay with it. And this is the year I graduated. See, I'm used to it. I'm completely used to it now. So there we go, 92. Now I have to name this thing. I have no idea what I'm gonna name it. Okay, I'm gonna have to message from the past. Hope coincidental 367 megabyte double coincide wow. Okay, now I'm gonna have to name this video that something. So if this happens again, which it might, you know, so what I'm gonna end this on, I don't know, let's guess. Maybe it'd be like that one video that was trending. The guy said, and it was after I did like some of my coincidental videos upload. And then something about math number, this equation, figure out something to that effect. And he had on behind him at one point, he showed up these two numbers. He's called it random. There's no such thing as random. He had 30, I think he had 35 and 42. 42 is the hitchhiker's guide number, which is he didn't know. And then 35 is near 36. I think it was 35. So I'm gonna go with 42 on this, or 47. Let's see if it works. And if it does, I'm gonna have to do another video recording that. So here we go. Oh, but how long I've been recording? Okay, the number might show up though. So I'm thinking something number 4 and 7 might show up. 4 and 7, 4, 2. Let's see what we got.